Kids, recording is already on progress. Again, allow TIS and allow Teacher Jermaine to record our afternoon session. Today is a Thursday and it's already 5:06 in the afternoon Indonesian time. So there are 9 kids of you. So I hope other kids will be joining us later on. Before we start, can I ask if how are you today? How are you, Tristan?
I'm good, miss.
How about you, Catherine? How about you, Jennifer?
I'm good, miss.
How about Sundara?
I'm good, teacher.
Glad to hear. Hi, Rachel. How are you?
I'm fine, teacher.
Glad to hear that one. Shetya, hello. Is your microphone okay now? Is it working now, Shetya?
Hello, teacher.
Wow, that's good. Rayhan, hello, Rayhan.
Hello, miss.
How are you, Rayhan?
I'm fine, miss.
Glad to hear that one. Orlando, hello.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm little bit of good
Little bit good. Why is it a little bit?
because I have runny nose.
Oh, you have runny nose. You drink a lot of water, okay? Then you need to take a
I drink
medicine.
lot of cold drink.
Mm-hmm. Nayaka, how about you? How are you?
I'm fine, miss. How about
Where's
you?
your brother? Teacher feels great, Nayaka. Where's the Raka, Nayaka?
My
Where's your brother?
brother is exam, so he cannot join the class.
Yeah, same with other kids. They are exempted to join this week's classes because they have exams. Catherine, how are you? Your connection a while ago turned down. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, teacher.
You feel great?
Yes, I'm very well, teacher.
You're very well. Okay, thank you. Glad to hear that one. It's a Thursday, so we will be using the blue book today. So still, it is a grammar class, but we are going to use the blue book. Uh, Please recall our lessons on homonyms, our lesson on homonyms or homophones. Example, we have altar and altar. I hope you can recall that one. We have aisle, I-I-S-L-E. We also have A-I-S-L-E, pronounced as aisle also. So what we are having today is the continuation of the pair of homonyms that we were not able to discuss. Okay. Uh-huh. So, Catherine, do you have my screen now?
Yes, teacher.
How about you, Nayaka? Do you have my screen already?
Yes, teacher.
Tristan, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Very good. Okay, let us start with this new pair of words. Mhm. We have here anxious and we also have eager. Oh, if you ask me, teacher, they don't have the same pronunciation. It looks like they are not, what do you call that one? They are not homophones. But let us just discuss what is anxious and what is eager. Okay. Jennifer, could you please read what anxious is?
Anxious. To have and sit or worry.
This one is anxiety. Anxiety. Come again.
Anxiety.
Yes. What's the other word? How about the next one, Jennifer?
Eager. Excited.
Yes. So these two words here are antonyms, right? Because they have opposite meanings. If you can recall, when we say antonyms, these are pair of words that has opposite meanings. So anxious meaning to have anxiety or you are worrying. You are not um you doubted about a certain thing, you worry about it, you don't feel good. That is anxious. But if you say eager, that means you are excited. If you are excited, it also means that you are happy. Okay, let us try to read the sentences. Let us start with anxious. Tristan, please read the given sentence.
She is anxious about taking the test.
Okay, so the girl is anxious about taking the test. Oh, maybe the girl worries about the test or she's afraid. Oh, some feeling that can be associated with anxious is that you're afraid. Mm. Again, a feeling that can be associated with anxious or anxiety is you are afraid. You are afraid in taking the test. You don't know what will happen. So that is why you are anxious. Do you get that example? Wow. Alfonso is here. Hi, Alfonso.
Hi, teacher. Sorry, I'm late.
It's okay. Okay, Leticia and Aaron. Arga is also with us. Okay, good afternoon. So, again, associated with anxious or anxiety is the feeling of being afraid. Just look at the example. She is anxious about taking the test. She worries about what the test will happen. It's either he will get a good score or a very low score. So, or he, you are nervous. Mm. Okay, you're nervous about something. Okay, next one is the word eager. It's a very opposite word to anxious. That means excited. So, the given example, Tristan, continue to read, please.
She is eager to get a puppy.
She is eager to get a puppy. Eager means she is excited to get a puppy. So that is easy to understand. So I'll stop sharing because I need to give examples. Okay, please wait. Okay. Because I was able to prepare answers, sentences for the next pair of words. I wasn't able to prepare for this one. Okay. While I am typing the sentences, I want you kids to start reading it, then try to analyze what are we going to use. Okay, should we use anxious or should we use eager for the following sentences? Again, while I am typing sentences, I want you to read through the sentences and get ready if I'll be calling your name to answer later on. Tristan, do you have teacher's screen now? Do you still have my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, how
Yes,
about
teacher.
Alfonso? Can you see my screen? Rachel, can you see my screen, Rachel?
Yes, miss.
Okay. So, so we will be using the words anxious, meaning you are afraid, you worry, you're nervous about something, versus the word eager, which means you are excited. Okay, I'll have number one, and I would like to talk to Aaron. Hi, Aaron.
Hi, miss.
Okay, are you ready to answer sentence number one?
I'm ready. He is blah 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 to open his birthday gift.
Hmm.
And anger.
Yes. If you are opening your birthday gifts, how do you feel? Do you feel afraid? Are you excited? Are you happy? How do you feel, Aaron?
Yes, miss.
Yes, do you feel happy if you open birthday gifts?
Yes.
Happy? Okay, you feel happy. Oh, or do you feel excited? Oh, okay. Okay, if you say anxious, he is anxious, meaning the boy is afraid in opening his gifts or he is nervous. If you say eager, wow, the boy is happy. He is excited. So what should we use? Anxious or eager?
Eager.
Yes.
We use eager.
Yes, we are going to use the word eager. I want you now to read the sentence with the correct answer.
He is eager to open his birthday gift.
Yes, because in opening your gifts, of course, you are excited and at the same time, you are happy. Good. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome, Miss.
Number two, can I have Tristan for number two?
Okay. We were blank to reach the shore after hearing the loud thunder.
Okay. Before you answer, Tristan, can they figure out what if the situation is you're riding a boat or riding a ship in the middle of the sea? How do you feel if you hear loud thunder, then you are not able to reach the shore yet? So will you feel anxious or are you still eager?
Anxious.
Okay, Tristan, you said anxious. If you were in that situation, Tristan, how do you feel? Will you also feel anxious? Will you
Yeah.
feel, yeah. What is
I
the
won't
other the
feel happy. I won't feel happy. I won't.
yes, okay, you won't feel happy in that situation. What do we mean by anxious, Tristan? Based on our discussion, what is anxious?
Uh, it means to worry.
Yeah, you worry a lot or you're afraid or being nervous. Read now the sentence, Tristan.
Okay. We were anxious to reach the shore after hearing the loud thunder.
Do you know what thunder is,
Yeah,
Tristan?
yeah, it's thunder. I know it.
Okay, thunder and lightning, especially if there is a storm or heavy rains. Okay, thank you, Tristan.
You're welcome.
Okay, number three now. Number three. I would like to talk to Catherine, number three.
Yes, teacher.
Number three, please.
Alfonso is blank about his job interview.
Yes.
The answer is anxious.
Okay. Yes, you are right. The correct answer is anxious. Okay. Especially if it's your first time or it's Alfonso's first time to do a job interview, you will worry about what will happen. Okay. Catherine, please read the sentence again.
Alfonso is anxious about his job interview.
Yes. Thank you, Catherine.
Teacher.
Okay. How about number four now? Okay, number four. I would like to talk to Arga. Arga.
Yes, Miss.
Yes. Are you ready for number four?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, go on.
I am very blank about the championship game.
Yeah. It's a championship game. Although you feel excited, although you feel happy that you're having a championship game, but what will you feel about it if you're going to a championship game?
The answer is eager.
Okay, so you say, I am very eager about the championship game. Is that it, Arga? Or
Anxious.
shall, no, no. Teacher was asking you. I am very eager about the championship game. On the other hand, we say, I am very excited about the championship game. Yeah. Why do you feel excited about it, Arga? Will you not worry about it?
Mm,
Okay. For number 4, if you are very ready, if you're comfortable, you will really feel eager and very excited about a game. But on the other hand, if you worry about the game, so you will feel anxiety. So you can say, I am very anxious about the game. So it depends on your state. It depends on your state at that time. Okay, Arga, read now sentence number 4.
Okay, Miss. Wait. I am very eager about the championship game.
Okay, good. Thank you, Arga.
Welcome, Miss.
Okay, let's move now to sentence number 5. Alfonso.
Yes.
Okay, number 5.
Okay. I am so planning for summer vacation.
Yes. Okay, you have your summer vacation. It implies happiness. So what should be our answer?
The answer is eager.
Yes. So almost all of us will look forward for a looking forward to a summer vacation. So we will feel excited about it. I want you to read it now, Alfonso.
Okay. I am so eager for summer vacation.
Okay, before we move now, let's have a reading activity. Alfonso, read number 1 to number 5.
Okay. She is eager to open his birthday gifts. We were anxious to reach the shore after hearing the loud thunder. I am anxious about my job interview. I am very eager about the championship game. And I am so eager for summer vacation.
Very good, Alfonso. Thank you also for using the correct pronoun for sentence
Yes.
number 3. Very good. Next to Alfonso, I would like to talk to maybe Leticia would like to read. Hi, Leticia.
Hi, teacher.
Yes, I want you to read number 1 to number 5. Go, Leticia. You just read, okay?
1. He is eager to open his birthday gift. 2. We were anxious to reach the shore after hearing the loud thunder. 3. Alfonso is anxious about his job interview. 4. I am very eager about the game, apa, championship game.
Good.
5. I am so eager for summer vacation.
Very good, Leticia. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss.
Okay, one last. Can I have Rachel now to read? Rachel.
Yes, Miss. He is eager to open his birthday gifts. We were anxious to reach the shore after hearing the loud thunder. Alfonso is anxious about his job interview. Uh, I'm I am very eager about the championship game. I am so eager for summer vacation.
Very good also. Thank you, Rachel.
You're welcome, Miss.
Okay, so to summarize it up, we have the first pair of words here. What is the first pair for today, Catherine? We have
Yes, teacher.
okay, what's the first pair we have that we discussed today?
Anxious and eager.
Okay, which among the two, Catherine, means excited or happy?
Eager.
How about the word that means afraid or you worry or being nervous?
Anxious.
Anxious. Okay, thank you, Catherine. Okay, I would also like to talk to Tristan.
Yes.
What's the two words for this afternoon, Tristan? I mean the
Anxious.
first pair of words.
Anxious and eager.
Okay, how about you give us what do we mean by eager? What have you understand about it? Eager means
Eager means excited or happy.
very good. How about anxious, Tristan?
Anxious is mean of fearful and worried.
Yeah, yeah, fearful or being worried. Okay, good. Thank you, Tristan. Okay,
Welcome.
everybody is doing well. Everybody is doing well today. So that's the first one. We have anxious and eager. So let's move now to the next pair. So what do we have in here? Excuse me. What do we have in here? We have any more. Are you ready for the next pair, kids? Ready now?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah.
Yes. Kids, if you don't have a copy of the blue book, I want you to write it down, okay? Or take a photo so that you have something to read again. Because probably next meeting or the next meetings that we will be having, I'll be giving you a test again. Okay? Any more versus anymore. So what's the difference now? The first one has two words, right? It's divided. So first one is any more. The second one, it's only one word, anymore. So what do we mean by the first? I would like to ask Sundara to read it slowly. Let's start. Sundara, can I have you to read it?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Slowly, please.
Any more? Something
Addi-
additional,
additional.
additional, or further.
Oh, very good. You know what? Sundara is really improving, especially in reading. Okay, Sundara, how about the next one?
Any more, any longer, nowadays, no,
Nowadays.
no day,
Okay, nowadays.
nowadays.
Yes. I want you to read again, Sundara. This one.
Any more, any longer, or nowadays.
Yes, good. Thank you,
Nowadays.
Sundara.
Thank you, teacher.
Yes. So, kids, take note of this one. The first one, anymore, that has two words, something additional or further. You're asking for more. Okay. If, for example, teacher is asking for examples of nouns. Oh, so I say, Tristan, can you any more answer from the class? Oh, if I'm asking for more, okay, so I'll say any more. If teacher will say any more examples that you can give, you're giving additional answer or further examples. So example it here, we have this one in the sentence. It didn't rain any more this year than last year. Again, it didn't rain any more this year than last year. So no more rains this year compared to last year. Okay, if we say any more, one word, any longer or nowadays. Any longer or nowadays. Example, Harry doesn't travel anymore. Harry doesn't travel anymore, meaning Harry isn't traveling anymore. You are not doing it anymore. Or shall we say it's being stopped, no longer happening. It's not you're no longer practicing, not longer existing. So anymore, one word meaning no more. But anymore, two words that means asking for more, something additional or further. Okay? Kids, I hope you get that one because I have
Yes,
prepared.
teacher.
Yes, thank you, Catherine. Because I think I have 5 sentences for that one. Let me see. Oh, I cannot share again. So I have here another. Oh, so I have here. Oh, it's only 4. We have any more kids anymore. One word. What does it mean? Meaning no longer. Okay, you're no longer doing it. It no longer exists. It's not happening. When you say anymore, that means more. You're asking for more. So let's try. Let's try number 1. Don't worry. Do not be anxious. Do not be afraid because teacher is here to teach and help you. Let's go to number 1. And I would like to have maybe Shitya would like to answer.
I don't go to the gym anymore.
Yes. Yes, of course. Our answer is anymore. But what are we going to use? I don't go to the gym anymore, first one, or anymore, 2 words?
The first.
Come again.
First.
Yes, it's the first one. So what will help you in answering number 1 is you have here the word don't, meaning no longer, meaning no or not anymore. So I don't go to the gym anymore, which means I don't go to the gym. It's no longer happening. So no longer. Okay, that's good. I want you to read it, Shitya.
I don't go to the gym anymore.
Very good. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, number 2 now. Number 2 for this sentence. Orlando.
Yes.
Yes. I want you to try number 2.
Um, do you need any more apple?
Apples.
Apple.
Yes. What should be our answer? Okay, you're right. It's anymore. But which one? Is it anymore one word? Is it one word or 2 words?
Mm, two word.
And
Two.
yes, the 2 words because um it's asking you if you need more or if you need additional apples. So it should be 2 words. Any more. I think I need to make it bigger. Okay, that way. Okay. So do you need any more apples? So it's 2 words. Good. Thank you, Orlando.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, I hope Jennifer is ready now. Jennifer,
Yes,
do you
Miss.
want to read? Yes. Read number 3, Jennifer.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello, Miss. Number
Yes.
3. They don't watch television anymore.
Yeah, which one? One word or 2 words?
One word. One word.
Yeah, the one that is written in one word, meaning we don't watch television anymore. We are no longer watching. Wow, that's good. Okay, please read again, Jennifer.
Yes, Miss.
I want you to read again number 3.
Okay, Miss. They don't watch television anymore.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome, Miss.
Huh? Number 4 now. I haven't called Rayhan. I want to hear your voice, Rayhan.
Yes, Miss.
Yes, number 4, please.
Yeah, Miss. Yes, Miss.
Yes.
We don't have we don't have any more time.
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 Yes. Any more time. So which one? One word or 2 words?
You. Two. You.
Should we say we don't have any more time? So we would like to say we don't have additional time, but we have the word don't. Remember, we have the word don't, meaning no longer. So what should we use? Any more? Meaning we're asking for additional time?
Any more one word?
Okay, any more, Rayhan, with only one word, okay? Okay, read that one, just please read. Rayhan, please read.
We don't have any more time.
Yes. So we don't have any more time. So we'll be using just the word anymore, which is one word. Okay, why? Because it means any longer, no more time. So any more time. Okay, thank you, Rayhan. Catherine for number 5.
You'll be sick if you eat blank of that chocolate. The answer is any more 2 words.
Very good. So it should be 2 words. Because what does the sentence means? If you eat an additional chocolate, if you eat more chocolate, meaning you will be sick. So any more, which means more or additional. Okay. Again, Catherine, please read.
You'll be sick if you eat any more of the chocolate.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, teacher.
So Let's have now a reading activity. Okay, but before that one, kids, any more in 2 words, kids, any more in 2 words meaning more or additional. Okay, example, do you need any more apples? Do you need more apples? Ah, if you need if someone will be asking you, oh, you have two now. If you need more, do you need any more? So that's what it means. And number 5, you'll be sick if you eat any more of that chocolate. What does it mean? If you eat more, if you eat an additional, you'll be sick. The pair is any more, one word that means no longer. Meaning being stopped, you don't practice it, you don't do it anymore. They don't watch television anymore. They're no longer doing it at that time. We don't have any more time, meaning no more time anymore, any longer. Okay? So I hope that one, the second pair is clear to everybody. So I'll be asking Letitia again to read number 1 to number 5. Letitia.
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Please read.
I don't go to the gym anymore. Do you need any more apples? They don't watch television anymore. We don't have any more time. You'll be sick if you eat any more of that chocolate.
Yes. Thank you. Very good, Letitia. Okay, next to Letitia, I'll be asking Jennifer now to read. Jennifer, number 1 to number 5.
Hey, Miss. 1. I don't go to the gym anymore. 2. Do you need any more apples? 3. They don't watch television anymore. 4. We don't have any more time. 5. You be sick if you eat any more of that chocolate.
Chocolate. Jennifer, chocolate.
Chocolate.
Okay, and this one is sick. This one, sick.
Sick.
Okay. What do we mean by sick? It means you are ill. Okay, you feel bad about yourself. Okay, thank you, Jennifer. Sundara, I'll ask you to read, Sundara. Let's read it slowly, okay?
Yes, teacher.
I'll ask you to read, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
I
go
don't
forward.
I don't go to the game anymore. Do you need
You need
any more apples? They don't watch television anymore. We don't have any more times. You'll be sick if you eat any more of that chocolate.
okay. Very good. Thank you, Sundara. Doing well, Sundara. Okay. Sundara is doing well. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, so I hope you will not forget about anymore and anymore. So let's try if we can still discuss some more. Yes. So let's have the next one. So what do we have? So what do we have next is the word
A price and a price.
yes. So we have a praise and a price. Yes. So we have a praise and a price. You listen. I hope you can listen to this one. Appraise. Okay, that is appraise. Appraise, APPRAISE. The other one is price. A price. Okay, a price. Kids, appraise, appraise, appraise. Next one, a price, a price. Now, what do we mean by the two? What do we mean by the two? Aaron, please read.
A price. Two. Which one?
To put value, come again.
Wait. I'm which one?
Okay. The two words, this one that I highlighted.
A price to put a fellow something. A price to notify.
Okay, to notify. Tristan, thank you, Aaron. Tristan, please read it also.
A price. A price.
A
To put,
praise.
oh, okay. A price to put a value on something. A price to notify.
Okay. Rachel, I also want you to read, Rachel.
Price,
A praise.
a praise. To put a value on something. A price, a price
Yes.
to notify.
Notify. Okay, good. Okay, kids, appraise to put a value on something. This one, take note, appraise. Next one, a price to notify. To notify or to inform somebody or someone. When you appraise, that means you are assessing the value or the quality of something. I hope you can understand appraising means, for example, um you are your parents owned, what do you call that one, your parents owned a luxury bag. Okay, since it's a luxury bag, since it is expensive, you're going to appraise it into a higher price. Uh, because you are able to look at its quality, its value, so you're going to appraise it. Okay, appraise it in a higher price. Another example. Okay, the jeweler example. A person who owns necklaces, rings, watches that has diamonds and golds, of course, they're going to appraise that one, appraise the diamond necklace at a high price. Okay, appraised, to put a value on something, meaning or a monetary value, monetary meaning it involves money. Okay, to put a value, meaning you're putting a cost on a certain thing. A price to notify. Example, Teacher Germain apprise the kids on the incoming test, meaning I am notifying you all, I am informing everybody that there is a test, there is a coming test. So Teacher will be giving examples about these two next meeting, okay? So that we can fully understand that one. Let's move first to the next. Let's move first to the next two words. I would like to have Catherine to read.
Arts, crescent, half moon. R, of vessel,
Refuge. Refuge.
refuge.
Okay, Catherine, this one, Catherine and kids, this one is arc. This one is also arc. What's the difference between the two, Catherine?
The first it's with C. The second
Yes.
two is with
Okay. Yes, a very good. What do you call that one? A very good observation. The first one is with letter C. The next one is with letter K. Arc with C, which it is crescent or half moon. While when we say arc with letter K, it is a vessel or a refugee. So I'll try to wait for it. Well, I'll search for a photo for the two words. What can you see on my screen, Catherine?
just the word is
Ad,
an
as
architecture.
okay, just the two words. Okay, arc vessel. I'll be sharing my screen so that you'll see what's the difference between the two. Kids, this is an arc. ARC. ARC, it's half moon, crescent, or arc. By the way, another meaning for arc is that it's a part of a circle. You know, the circle, the whole form, a part of it is what we call an arc. That one, so that is an arc. Okay, that's an arc. And half moon or half of the circle, half part of the circle. While arc with letter K, a vessel, look, it's a vessel. Oh, so we are also calling this one as arc, A-R-Q. Do you see my screen, kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So, okay, thank you. So, a teacher will be giving examples next meeting about the two words that that the last two pair of words, appraise and apprise. Same with arc and arc. Okay? So good thing today we were able to discuss about anxious and eager, and also any more one word and any more with two words. Please do not forget about the pair of words, okay? Then I'll be discussing that one. Yes, Nayaka.
My power is outage.
Yeah, it's okay. Can I take a photo first, kids? Okay, 1, 2, 3, smile. One more time. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Thank you, everybody. I'll see all of you next meeting. I'm happy to be with you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Have a good week. Bye-bye.
Bye.